And we're going.
What's up, potatoes?
Alrighty, and we're back.
Oh boy.
And we'll go ahead and get right into the recap.
I am not recapping the entire history lesson.
Oh, of
Just
course
so you
not.
know.
Just
We had
bullet
enough-
points.
Bullet points met a lot of
A
people.
lot of shit's happening.
Some people don't like other people. Some problems are happening in various places. Ulf, Killian's uncle, hates the Dragonborn. And, outright is like, hey, let's go to war with them. We want land back. And, council went, yeah, Ulf, no, not again. Not again. Anyhow, important stuff. There was another group potentially controlling the Ash Gang. The only name we have on them is the Cult of the Eternal Flame. It is confirmed that one of the Ash Gang leaders was captured, along with most of the band, in Accord. And because of the rivalry between the leaders, the captured one is very eager to help see the other one behind bars, dead, in trouble, something. So that's happening. In the meantime, there's a whole bunch of piracy issues in the north. There's some old blood claim to the throne of Volt, and the Council of Elder Dragons is like, hey, can you acknowledge us as sovereign? Because this is being a problem, and we want to kind of take care of that. Some guy called Castian from the Inquisitors comes in and goes, hey, one of my men successfully tracked down and killed a werewolf in Port Villard. And we're sitting there going, oh, is that the story he spun? So that happened. We met Grand Magister von Brandt, who wants to build a new magic school as an expansion of the Spires. The council is split on the issue, so basically it's shelved and it's like, not right now. Her name is Avaria, and we're going to talk to her at some point. And outside of the castle, kind of unofficially, beside the table, Cecilia is asking us to investigate the cemetery break-in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can anyone do horrible nonchalant whistling?
Hold on. Is that okay?
Sure.
You guys even hear it?
No.
Okay.
We'll
I
accept
didn't want
it,
to blow out your ears, so I took the risk.
There you go. All right.
And
God, how the fuck are we gonna spin this shit?
Yeah. Just to tack onto that, a few of the official plans of the council were they were going to kind of lessen the patrols throughout the Union so that they can get a naval force and go try and take care of the pirate concerns. The Brightlands is offering aid, which is going to be sent to Novgorod, who is in desperate need of food aid. And yeah, the Inquisitors were officially chartered and are operating at roughly the same level as the guards in authority among in the Union.
I forgot about that.
Yep. Just wanted to make sure we got that covered. Oh, and if this wasn't stated, they're going to leave Volt to its own business.
It's a good thing I punched one of their members before they became official.
Mm-hmm. They're not going to abuse that at all. They're all upstanding people who would never lie to a council about, things they're doing. And
We say as the people who
Never.
broke into the graveyard.
So, after
any chance we can pin that on one of them instead of on the Ash?
That's what I'm starting to think, man.
No one said we were perfect little angels. One of us is an actual angel, but no, none of us are perfect.
So, after a long morning of being probably bored out of your mind for the most part, it's about 1 in the afternoon, I'd say, when you guys let out. You were, I believe you had talked to Avaria briefly about meeting with her later. She had some plans or some errands to take care of in the afternoon. Cecilia and Cecilia and Ulf stayed behind to talk business, to talk politics. And you are now kind of let loose into the city to pursue whatever plans you may have.
There's gonna be like this like detail in frickin' campaign 3 of this game, like where like a large like political climate is going to be directly resulted by Killian being like, "Hey, you should talk."
Who's to say that's not this campaign?
Hmm.
So yeah, you are in the kind of snobbier, richer political area of the city. There are many inns and taverns nearby to fill your bellies. There are, I believe you guys had other plans, other things you wanted to take care of in or near the city, on top of any new missions you've been assigned. So I guess the question is, where does the party go next?
Bastion mostly just wanted to wait to talk to. The name I already forgot. Red hair.
Avaria?
Thank you.
I believe you guys were going to catch up with her around dinner, if I'm not mistaken.
So
I
he's
could be
kind of-
wrong.
He's just looking about.
Don't suppose we could go get Oh, hold on. No, I gotta see this in the chat. Ah.
Aha.
I don't suppose we want to. There was that one naval lady. We could track her down and ask about things over where we're heading. To maybe could do some diving.
Be useful. Should we give it a shot? You're pretty good
Sounds
at playing
good.
politician, so.
Yeah. Okay. They're just
Okay. So say that again. What are your plans?
The one whose name I can't remember, which is all of them.
The Lady of Novgorod?
Novgorod, yeah. The ex fleet admiral or whatever.
Yes.
I don't have a name for her. Just Lady of
Galena. Lady Galena.
Lady Galena.
And it should be, you should have access to that sheet
Yeah,
in
I'd
the
have to look
council.
for it.
Yep. If you're for short on names, they're all there.
Let's see.
Oh, there they are.
How we'll remember faces is another story.
Yes, they all have pictures.
Yes, I will remember them is the part that I'm terrible at.
Yeah, well, that's the player fault.
Oh, I'm fully accepting of that.
Okay, so since she is a foreign ambassador, there are you guys would know that there would be either two places she would be. She would either be somewhere within this building. There are rooms to stay at for visiting foreign people, visiting foreign nobility, or you would find her at her her vessel. So there ships can dock in the lower end of the city.
Could you throw us on the map real quick? Because I'm just wondering,
Oh.
did we know where we were pointed for the potential place with all the rings?
The gold rings?
Yeah, the like final place of.
No.
Yeah, we're just going out the fjord there, past Port Villard into the sea, aren't we?
Yeah, that's the only direction you have so far.
Yeah.
L'Oreal did say she would try and narrow that down a bit, so that it's not just a set sail in a direction and hope you find it.
But it is still like roughly like this area, kind of.
Well,
Outwards.
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 So, like,
Who knows what
here.
could have happened?
It's an outwards.
Who knows? Maybe a current picked it up and it sailed out even farther this way, or maybe it went this way. Who knows?
So like
no.
this.
Current
No, no,
picked it up and it looped right around and just.
No, Devin, like this.
I was about to fucking do it myself.
Are you doing the entire map? Yep.
Like, roughly. Maybe a bit more north.
Who knows?
Okay.
More research is needed.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Let's see what else. What else did you guys have on your plate?
People
Not
wanted
enough.
to talk to Avaria.
Dr. Varia.
Gillen was also considering tracking down the head inquisitor guy,
Castian.
Castian. Yeah. Where is he on the list?
He would be with the Inquisitors.
Ah, there we are. I only see Sten in the Inquisitors.
Oh, did I not reveal him? My bad.
Yeah, no.
I think he's on the council note.
No, he's not on the council.
Oh, I mentioned something like the
Castian.
something there.
There he is.
There we go. Ah, I've been spelling it wrong.
Tim.
Yep. So I'm trying to make all these pages available for you. For
Have you been spelling it like Bastion with C?
No, I've been spelling it with a K
Hmm,
instead of a C at the front.
interesting.
I feel like K is so much more of an evil letter than a C.
That might be why.
I'm glad that wasn't a completely crazy sentence.
It's like, I do not like him.
That's,
His name is Castian with a K.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's really funny. As I look through my list of names, list of all
Yeah,
my
Nick.
names.
As it turns
Eric.
as it turns out, Castian is actually Bastion's younger brother, and they have an older brother named Ashton.
Okay.
History of Caspian.
Well, so, Castian or Galena would be, I guess, either your first immediate options.
Hmm.
I think by default we're not a fan of Castian, so
Okay.
Gillen looks like I can probably go talk. I've got the pull for it. Anyone else want to come with?
oh, why not?
Nah, let's go.
Alrighty.
Anyone have preference between the two?
Not the creepy Inquisitor dude. I've never met a person I trust who keeps a raven on the shoulder.
Hey, watch your fucking tongue. Unless Odin
Yeah,
hears you.
I'm sorry, but what's your problem with ravens?
Well, I mean, one tried to steal my chainmail once. I just shined it clean, and they tried to fly away with it, and they cut me all up with their fucking beak.
How big was it?
Big enough to cut my cheek with their fucking beak. It didn't take the chainmail, I promise you, but it hurt.
Maybe that was a mark of honor.
A mock of honor?
A mark of honor.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
No, sorry.
No,
I thought that was a Nordic
my
thing I didn't know
mouth-
about.
My mouth stumbled.
Fair enough. It sounds like, I mean, mark of honor, God damn it, or not, hurt like a bastard. And if I can avoid those things, I'd rather. And also, who's out?
Gillen looks to Lena.
You know those rings?
Yes.
Odin owned the rings once. Odin owned the rings that created the rings.
Also, he's kind of a fucking big deal.
I mean, so is Loki, is he not?
Loki was Odin's
He makes
blood
himself
brother,
a big deal.
but Loki went down the wrong paths.
So what's Odin then? He's like
Deserving
all
of it.
brother.
He is the Allfather. He is the wisest. He,
Oh, so he's like Zeus.
not
Hmm.
quite.
You watch your
I've-
fucking mouth.
Just throw my hands in the air like,
Unless
I don't know,
Zeus
man.
sticks his dick in it.
eh. I've already been blessed by one god in a much more favorable way. I'd rather not get a lightning bolt to the face.
Regardless, to explain the ravens thing, they are sacred. They are important. They are omens of battle.
Also, they're
And they
just
are
cool.
that as well. Odin had 2 companion ravens, Hugin and Munin, thought in memory.
In that case, I apologize. Maybe it was a crow.
Huh.
I don't know how to tell the difference anyways. So
We've
I
got
don't
some
know, it could've been-
messenger ravens trained back home. They're really great.
Really?
think they like it here. They call it their capital of New Raven.
Gilly just keeps walking.
Okay, moving on. So, given that what you know about Lady Galena being former fleet admiral, you most likely could guess that she was probably with her ship.
Mhm.
So, heading down to the port
Yep.
after this fantastic conversation, you do find a large vessel bearing the flag of Novgorod. There is a handful of foreign guards. You can tell by their attire that they belong to a different country. You can tell they're foreign. You can tell.
Yeah. Are they like? Is their base language still common?
Yes, it's still common. Is still widespread throughout.
Alright.
You may find people maybe like in the countryside of certain countries that don't speak common, but it is prevalent.
Although I guess in question two, is Valian the primary language from where Killian's at?
No.
Okay.
So
the
Valiant is
Latin?
it's the old language. Some people still speak it. There's some people still throw in phrases here and there.
Yep.
That's way more common if you're in the Old Kingdom.
Broken Common.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the meaning still gets across for the most part if you were to talk like that to someone that just speaks common. But,
I imagine there's like imagine like there's some sort of profession or something like in that place that is just like very deep set in the old phrases and stuff. So like some
I'm
poor
sure.
common bastard walks up to a blacksmith. He's like, I don't know what you're saying.
Yes. No. In some of the more rural areas, they might not speak common.
Okay.
And official ceremonies in the Old Kingdom's capital are done in Valiant because it is traditional.
We're gonna have an
Okay.
interesting time if we ever end up going down there with this party. Half of the party is gonna be just fine. The other
Yep.
2, good luck.
So you approach, and you're stopped by the guards. Halt. What is your business?
And gentlemen, is Lady Galena open for conversation?
Um, who is asking?
Killian, nephew of Ulf from the council.
Ooh.
They they speak amongst themselves. Wait just a moment, and one of the guards will run onto the ship and will go below deck. This gives you a moment to just look around a little bit. A lot of the docks here, trading vessels, military ships. Not a lot of. It's industry and military mostly.
I
There's no
just had a,
smaller vessels.
I just had a thought. Could I like backtrack ever so slightly?
Okay.
Could Killian have like picked up like a bottle of meat or something as a gift on the way?
Sure. That is reasonable. I'll get you the price in a little bit.
Yep. No. Yeah. No. Worry about that later. But just for the sake of it, currently.
Sure.
All right.
Okay. Right. So industry and military. So as such, a lot of the vessels here are more heavily equipped for battle and for defense. Versus your average average ship that may not be so well equipped.
Glenn kind of like leans a bit to the side and looks down the side of the ship and just kind of gives that wow whistle that I can't do.
Yes, the Novgorod ship is actually quite impressive. It is made of ironwood. So it's wood, but it is known for being almost as hard as steel.
But
In
still is
some,
light.
it is lighter than steel.
Okay.
It is very light. Is very durable. There have even been tales of ironwood being used for shields and for even maybe some armor, but that would be very rare. It's not what you'd exactly use it for,
Okay.
but it's possible. The guard peeks up out of the from going on the ship, kind of waves you on, and the other guard steps to the side to let you aboard. You all go onto the deck. It is manned by, again, foreign crew of people. You might even hear some words exchanged between them, speaking a different language, a language native to Novgorod.
Do
But
you know like the name of it by any chance?
it's named after the capital, so it's Novgorodian.
All right.
Awfully long name for it sounds like it's a very
It has a
Russian
shorter
sounding
name in the
language.
actual language.
Yeah, it's a very Russian sounding language.
All right.
It's my best description of it. You're taken below deck. You actually go a couple floors down before you get to this kind of large area reserved for troops. There's kind of like smaller bunks, and then there's one larger bunk at the end. Well, I guess not a bunk. It would be a full chamber, a full room. It's almost like captain's quarters, but there is an actual captain's quarters of the ship. So it's basically Lady Galena's quarters on her ship. You are let inside. Lady Galena is at a desk, kind of reviewing documents, making notes. She waves you in. Come in, come in. How can I help you?
Evening. Wondering if you're just open for a bit of conversation. And he kind of holds out the mead.
That is much appreciated. Yes, I have some time before we set sail. I don't have enough chairs for all of you, but I hope you don't mind.
They can stand. It's fine.
There's two chairs on the
Rabro.
other side of the desk, so two of you can sit down. Chili immediately tries to take one of the chairs.
Killing will sit in the other one. Cat and dog.
Oh, play the music for musical chair.
I don't have music going on. That is a good reminder. Thank you.
Bastion will just kind of nod and be like, "There's Bastion, by the way."
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Lady Galena, I'm sure as you well know.
No. I'm assuming you
Didn't,
know who I am.
I have heard your name before.
Oh. Sorry, I hate that sentence.
I guess on the more particular topic, me and my group here were considering doing some not quite treasure hunting, but we have personal business about maybe a shipwreck, somewhere out of the canal from Port Villard. We're wondering if you had any recommendations for going around there, sailing, places to avoid, things like that.
Well, this is still in the Union, yes? I would not be as familiar with its waters as, say, a trained sailor from here. If you get into our territory, I could offer some tips.
Well, that was the other thing too. check. Zoom out. Where exactly was Novgorod located?
Novgorod is right here. The capital of Novgorod is about right in here.
Okay.
People space.
Also very Russia shaped.
Uh-huh.
Is
Yeah.
it? Okay,
Yeah.
well, so Novgorod is actually to here.
Okay, so not this little bit. This bit is
Nope,
still.
that's the marshlands up there.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
mean,
Actually,
Still,
here,
though.
we can go to the other map. I'm sorry.
that's okay.
Territory.
Hey.
There you go.
There
Oh,
we
okay.
go. There we go.
You know where you're at.
Mhm.
big country right here.
It is a union of smaller countries. Yes.
And for
Yep.
reference, like, is this
So-
area of like ocean considered like neutral?
Yeah, it's not. Oh, it's not claimed by any particular country, but it does fall within the union. The islands aren't terribly populated.
So
Um,
basically, this lady isn't going to be able to give us any sailing advice unless we're up here.
mhm. I'm familiar with the Dragonair Isles. I've done some sailing around Volt, but not so much in the Union.
Nods. Well then, I guess on that, do you have any I guess hotspots for shipwrecks or anything in those areas? Because for all we know, the thing we're looking for could be way the hell and gone.
Hmm. There are many. You see her struggle for a bit. She makes like a motion, like a swirling motion with her finger.
Whirlpools?
Yes, I think that. There are many of those around the Dragonair Isles. You can usually see it coming, but I wouldn't be able to pinpoint any exactly. But traveling along the between the islands, there could be some less than favorable areas. So, for reference, she's kind of roughly in this, yeah, right here, in the middle, in between the islands, is what she's suggesting. That there's some not great areas.
Nods. I know you said you weren't super familiar with the union stuff, but was there anything even just as you came in?
Um,
Any warnings given to you by others?
there has been a lot of pirates lately. They stretch as, from our western shores to, heck, even to the dwarven place. There's pirates everywhere. So your shipwreck could be anywhere between. Yes. That is the understanding, is yes, there could be lots of shipwrecks, because there have been a lot of ships that have gone missing.
Frankly, if it was that easy to find, somebody would have found it already. Just meta.
Oh no, he's
Okay.
not looking for like, hey, is there a place? He's wondering if there's like commoner areas.
Common due to natural phenomenon.
Yeah.
Places where a lot of them pile up, not because of pirate activity, but because the waves are treacherous, the winds carry ships there.
Mhm.
If you're not careful, that sort of thing.
You see her think for a moment and say, I have been to Elendir once. Along the western shore, there is there's a large reef that has caught many ship unaware. I don't know if that helps, but it came to my mind.
Nods. And is there anything else, guys?
Just if she knows anyone that could recommend us a good place to look.
Yeah. Would you happen to know much in the way of actual fleets or anything in and around New Haven or up near the Dragonairs? Dragon. Is it Dragonera or
Dragonera.
Dragonera Isles?
Um, Novgorod and Dragonera have been at peace for some time. If you know, perhaps if you find your way over into my territory, we can lend a ship or two. I'd be intrigued to see what you're trying to find.
Nods. It's like, well, can't give you everything unless you go looking for it. He says with a smile.
Very well. You'll have to forgive me. I thought this might be a more political meeting. Ulf has, on numerous occasions, asked for renewed efforts against Volt. Guess I assumed he would be here to talk in his stead.
Well, I guess that's another part of it. I don't get to see much of the old man outside of being right beside him, right? So I guess I was gonna ask, how he goes about stuff and he's pressing towards Volt and your opinions on it.
He's very...
Stubborn.
Yeah, that is a word for it. He's very persistent. And his claims are not false. There is much that Volt has historically taken that just does not belong to them. But, those times are long past, and I would say for the most part, people have kind of grown into their new world. Novgorod does not seek war. We are recovering from our own challenges. We are not in a position for such things.
He nods. He's like, I mean, you at least don't really share much of a border with them either, so I guess that helps.
Well, we are closer to Volts than you are.
He's like, it depends on your definition of close.
Technically, they do share a border if I look over there.
Yep,
Do they?
Well,
they
no,
border
Gorod.
Northvale, Grells, and the Summerlands.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The core part of Volt, the desert part, is further south. However, it does have a green border.
Yes,
shared
okay,
with
my bad.
And it is it is not a long trip by boat to Volt.
Mhm.
It is a long trip by boat from the Old Kingdom just because of having to go around stuff.
Well, then, to, I guess, rephrase what Killian said then, it's like, well, you've got a bit of a buffer. Meanwhile, Ulf is kind of feeling right up against them with the ice wastes.
A common sore point, one might say, for him.
You have no idea. You just hear it when he says it professionally.
I've heard tales that the nobles, your noble from the Old Kingdom, has resurfaced
He nods. Yeah,
some years back.
that's a weird one.
I mean, I am happy for you. It is always painful to lose those close to you.
He nods. It was. If I'm thinking of the same one, right? Eric, the kind of questionable one.
The Ander family, yeah, yes.
He's like, some are still iffy on the legitimacy of the claims.
As you should be. It has been many years. It would be very reasonable to expect the family line to have died.
Just kind of nods along. Is there anything you've my uncle usually uses his time to a singular purpose. don't suppose there's anything you'd want to get to him or bring up to him that I could maybe filter through the seething hatred.
I do not know what the Old Kingdom has in way of excess goods, but if he were to help us out, one might say I owe him something.
There's a smile on his face, and it's like, hey, I'm not forcing you to say it.
The famine grows every day, so measures must be taken.
It's, unfortunately, one of our access is sword arms. Not unfortunately, but for your particular situation.
Yes. So if you can convince him to provide aid, not in exchange for anything other than going to war, would be appreciated.
He nods, and I mean, we're just stand on not going to war with them, but helping them along. Your ships or something else.
We have do not get me wrong, we do have the best fleet in this region of the world, but open conflict is simply not on the table.
Oh, I don't mean bringing your soldiers or anything, but
Their ships are distinct, Killian.
Incredibly
Your uncle rolls up the shore in those ships. It is very clear where he got
cover
them.
them enough animal furs, you're good.
There is a
Shape
slight chuckle from Galena.
can only do so much for shape. They're not really a traditional.
Then maybe not the whole ship. I mean, you've got the armaments going on the side. I'm just trying to pare it down to something he would find agreeable, but not going into the directly helping with war side.
Well, it is open for discussion if your uncle is.
I'll try to find him in a good part.
Okay, it is agreeable then.
Anything else? Questions or anything you'd have for me?
Does he... You see her think for a moment. Does he truly believe that he might be king one day?
My uncle?
Mm-hmm.
What does Killian think on that? Like, what would his context be for that exactly?
Ulf has talked about it in the past, that, there needs to be a king on the throne again to provide good leadership. He's never shied away from the blood that runs through your veins, both of your veins.
Yep.
The family. So there's connections to be made. I do not believe he's ever specifically stated that he is going to try and be king.
Killing guy scratches the back of his head. As far as I know, in front of me, which, take with a grain of salt, he's never said anything about him in particular heading for the throne.
Perhaps he has plans for you then.
Suppose you could put it that way.
Well, these are talks for a very different time. Now, I don't mean to cut you short, but
Ah.
I do have some things to take care of before I set sail.
By all means, enjoy the drink. And he kind of like places it on the desk.
It is greatly appreciated, thank you. And she kind of picks it up and takes a look at it and sets it down next to her.
I can tell from literally everyone in that room that there's always a bit of stress.
That is an understatement.
Well, I'll leave you to it. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. And she'll nod to each of you.
As well.
So, the guards kind of come in and they'll escort you back off the ship, back down onto the docks. I would say, getting you here and talking with her, it's probably now, 2:30, 3 o'clock. It's been a couple hours. Still a little early for dinner, but you guys do seem to have skipped lunch.
Going kind of just as they're leaving, just kind of like pats one of the guards on the shoulder and is like, good sailing, and walks off.
The guard just looks oddly at you.
So you guys will get something to eat?
Yeah, I can go for food.
Oh yeah. What you got in mind? What's the specialty here?
Killian,
Well, you could hazard a guess, being in the kind of dock area, that you might find a lot of seafood here.
does Ulf have any favorites?
You would know that Ulf was partial to the Aurora cod that comes from the Old Kingdom. Might not be as common here, but it might be available.
Okay.
Any specific places to eat? No.
Alright.
Probably haven't hung out with him in the capital in some time.
All right. And just like, I mean, you're getting seafood, probably.
Sounds about right.
As you stare behind you out to sea.
Yeah.
You guys want to like
Distinct.
go to a proper place, or do you want to just grab something from a cart?
Cart's cheaper.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we did skip lunch, so
Cart's still cheaper.
I'm gonna take like a couple of those. What do you call them? Things on a stick. Fried fish on a stick.
How did
That
they
could
put a
work.
sandwich on a stick?
Sticks of fish.
Hmm.
Yep, you can find a kind of a street food vendor, basically. It looks like it's this building kind of attached, like this offshoot of this larger building. It looks like it's a big fishing company where they catch a bunch of fish and it goes out to different areas. But they also have like a little outdoor, like, fresh fish of the day, and they'll cook it up and serve it to you right then and there.
Clint would like to buy like a double.
Oh, of course. So, yeah, you can all get some food.
Like I just imagine like they're like almost like placing it on like a little like paper tray or something. He's just like, okay, keep going, keep going.
If no, you pick out the fish you want, they'll actually like clean it and gut it real quick for you. So you have them pick out 2 of the larger fish they have available.
Nice.
And in the meantime, all the seagulls, mine, 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 mine,
Well,
mine.
there are a handful of birds around that occasionally have to be shooed away.
Killing growls at a few of them.
Don't get lost, mine.
Yep. So you all, they clean it, cook up the food for you. It's not Aurora cod; it's something more native to the area, but it is still filling and cooked just right.
Plain old cod.
Okay, so as you are enjoying your cart food. Oh boy.
Don't mind me. Keep going.
Um, you actually start to hear a commotion coming from an area nearby. This guy kind of runs out of an alleyway, kind of yelling for help.
Oh boy,
saying,
fun time. And Killian like downs the last of his fish.
uh-huh.
Lena just
Like,
throws the last of her
guards,
to a
help.
seagull.
Killian catches it and eats it.
Bastion is
you're gonna
running
have to
forward,
wait.
fish in hand, shield in the other.
The guy is screaming for help. Guards, there's monsters.
Oh,
Mouthful of fish. Pour the shoulder!
Um,
you could
yes.
wait half an hour before fighting those monsters. Okay?
Oh boy. I'm assuming you stop him.
Yep. It's like, hold on, where's the fire, buddy?
It's like, there's no fire. There's monsters. I need to find a guard. Do you know where they are?
No, but I can go kick a monster's ass. Where? And point us in the direction.
He stops for a minute, looks the party over, and thinks to himself, and he's like, "Yeah, okay." He's like, this way.
That's the benefit of looking like a bunch of fucking weirdos.
Yeah, exactly. He brings you to kind of down an alleyway towards what looks like this. It's a large warehouse, but it is dwarfed by many others in the area. You see there's a couple of the workers, kind of barring a door and holding one door shut, and you can see kind of on the other, another side that you can see there's another door that's being held shut again. Seems all the workers have kind of evacuated out of it and are trying to keep whatever it is contained inside.
What kind of monster? Do you have a description?
It's unlike anything I've seen before. It has. One guy chimes in. It's like it looks like it has a lion. It's lion's head.
How many
the other
arms?
one's
How
"It
many
has
legs? Come on.
wings. It's 4 legs. It's got this weird spiked tail.
Hmm.
Like
Just point in the direction of it.
different people are chiming in, and no one's like believing anything what the other people are saying.
Is there just
Fuck what it
one of
looks
them?
like. Where is it?
It's they all like the 3 guys that are holding the one door all like point like inside.
Good. Let me in. Killian, fucking come on. Who cares what it is? We're gonna kill whatever's inside there.
Does it look like it can bleed?
Oh my god. Bastion just like walk through the door.
Yep. Lena's going with.
Killian's walking.
We're either facing a chimera or gonna get mugged.
Hey, remind me, Bastion, did you put any
on
upgrades
your
on Lena?
whatever
Spear.
weapon you picked.
Yes, on the
Yeah.
spear. So she's got that out and the shield.
Okay. Readying your weapons.
Ready?
They open a side door for you to charge in.
As they're like running towards the side door, it's like, oh, if we got the Inquisitors off on this, it's gonna be great.
Make sure we hold that for it.
Give me. What would be the order on that?
Bastion was moving first, Lena second. Killian hung back to ask more questions for just a
He
moment.
wasn't
I don't
going,
know where
but
Nip
yeah.
is.
Still
Look.
delayed.
If all 3 of us can't walk in abreast, then that's probably about the order of it.
Okay.
I don't know if Nemia is in the back though.
Yeah, probably.
I think
I don't
Nemia just
wanna-
assumes final position.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. This should work. Okay, you charge in. You kind of squeeze in through some boxes, and it quickly opens up into this large area in the middle of the warehouse. Down at the other kind of opposite end, you see this creature standing there. And it is exactly as they have described. Oh, come on. Scoot over. Damn it. Too many maps.
Killian smacks his sword against his shield. Hey, ugly!
It lifts its head up as it's freshly taken a large bite out of formerly a person. And you see the blood dripping down as it devours what it has. And it
You're not gonna
angrily
live long enough to
snarls at you.
regret that.
All right.
Bastion like lets a joke he was gonna make with this being killing sisters die in his mouth this season's person.
Alrighty. We are going to roll initiative.
Lovely.
Mhm.
And actually, we are going to do a perception check too.
Yay.
Let's
Wow,
see.
that's
Oh,
dichotomy we don't usually see.
Woo. Oh
where's my
man.
Token.
Perception 20.
Okay.
And...
16.
Nemi's got
Perception.
advantage on initiative.
Oh crap! Yeah, no, I'm on advantage. Let's take the first one. That's
Minus
11.
2, so 15.
Two down.
Yeah, 15.
Okay. So, everyone except Bastion. Everyone sees the giant creature in front of you, but what everyone but Bastion also sees, there are things kind of moving around in the shadows in the boxes and behind things, kind of hidden, but not well enough for you to not notice them. Ooh, hold
There are things moving in the shadows behind things.
More than one, and they're snaky
Shit.
and high pitched.
on.
I can almost hear the chaos rising in Ariel right now.
I can't hear it. I can feel it in the goddamn force.
The force works.
Oh no.
Okay. Descending.
Bastion.
Bastion goes first.
Yeah, y'all might have
That's
fucked.
weird.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So he doesn't see the little bastards, right? He just
No,
sees the big one.
you are focused on the big guy.
That is okay with me. He is going to just gesture with the fish in his hand towards the I'm gonna assume it's Chimera and cast spiritual weapon on it.
That looks more like a manticore, really. Ooh.
Okay. Yes. You can go ahead and draw your weapon so you can control it.
Right there. Need that to
Okay.
attack.
So 15 does hit. What is your weapon?
Fish.
Technically,
Fish on a
but no.
stick.
Swordfish.
Smack him
This
with
looks like-
Heartlet.
This looks vaguely lion-esque, right?
Yes, vaguely.
A chair.
That's-
Aside from the extra features.
Well, yeah, but like it's what its first instinct would be. Yeah.
Sure.
It's gonna be a chair, but the legs are all four spear tips. It's a weapon he couldn't wield, but he imagines it would be very useful against the lion.
Okay. Sure. Sure.
He's been to
Yes,
circus
it does
before, he
get-
knows how this goes.
That does hit.
You just magic up a fucking chair.
Yeah, and it's killing a fucking lion.
And it looks more annoyed than anything.
Okay with me.
What animal kids books were you reading?
Bastion's gonna run up just to that close, and he's going to hold the. Actually, he's gonna use the dodge action
Okay.
because I have no damaging cantrips. Eric.
Okay. Well, you don't need damaging cantrips because you can swing a two-handed weapon with one hand.
Yes, unless the creature is more than 30 feet away.
Deal with your weaknesses.
I am with a dodge action. Don't laugh at me.
Okay. Nemia, your turn.
With a dodge action and whining. Correction.
Well, yes, of course, it's me.
Okay, let's see.
Should that kobold be ahead? I saw those things got like a bloody +4
Oh. That is a good question.
or +3.
What's
The kobold.
what's our ambition on this, guys?
No, kobold has +2.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Oh, is it the? Oh no, it's the big guy who has the 4 with the +3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nick's got a +3 dex. It looks like.
Yep. I believe
on
so.
initiative, so
Yeah.
he is-
I'll do
Yeah.
That is
initiative.
correct.
So we do have a ambition on this, guys, even if they are sneaky.
Yes, you see them. They are not well hidden.
Okay. Let me just move my distance. That's 15 and 15. get up to there, and if I have the range, which I have, I'll cast Fairy Fire
Where?
around. Oh, where's the pointer? Around this area. Let me check.
I believe you can get those 3. Yes.
Yeah,
You get a
right.
20-foot cube.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, technically you have to draw till it says 15, but still.
I think there's still.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you still get them.
Yep. Okay, so that is
crap.
a Dex saving throw.
Fairy Fire is so fun. Until that.
That's a save. That's a save. God damn it. And that
Alright.
failed.
What color is it?
Gold.
Sure. Alrighty. Yes. So you unleash your fairy fire. The big creature and one of the smaller creatures, it shrugs it off, but one of them is now very well lit.
And it's now the turn of Chile.
Yes.
Who will move up to this
Oh,
sneaky
yes.
guy's position and pounce.
Oh,
For
10 does not hit. So Chili leaps and kind of stumbles on one of the barrels as it topples over, kind of losing the advantage Chili might have had, and misses. Kind of scratches into the ground next to him.
Yeah! Bad kitty!
Basically.
Here we go.
Alrighty.
Just you wait till skeletons show up.
Why do I always end up the one being punished for this?
Okay. So, the kobold next to Chili is going to take out a dagger and take a swing.
Oh no.
No, Chili.
Chili!
that's a solid hit.
Yep. Chili is much sturdier than you remembered, though, and is able to take the hit.
Uh-huh.
Thank God.
Does Chili scale?
A little bit.
Oh my god!
I'm so happy.
That's not
I
a
wish,
cat.
Well, no,
I
it's the devil.
wish.
I mean,
wish
we've already
more-
established.
I wish things like familiars and animal companions and so on and so forth actually did that in D&D base rules. I really do wish.
Yeah, I mean, how hard is it to level up, gain 1d4 health?
Or like,
I mean,
like bound to proficiency or like
yeah,
like the cantrip level ups or whatever.
yeah.
Ranger doesn't do it too terribly. Anyways.
Anyways, the other kobolds have their slings ready. First one is going to be this one up here, and it's going to fling a rock at Lena. Why not?
Yeah, sure. That misses.
Okay,
I don't think it
And-
even touches her. It just skips next to her foot.
probably. The others are going to move a bit closer, and they're all going to launch attacks on Bastion. So force sling attack. They are in the shadows.
Get the tin can.
Okay.
So I don't know if you can tell on the map, but there's specifically shadowed regions.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can, yeah.
Okay.
I thought that was just part of the map.
Spooky.
Nope.
But that one with Fairy Fire puts off a 10-foot light, doesn't it?
It's not sunlight.
It's not sunlight.
No, but it's enough that I can see them, isn't it?
Yes, you can. No, you can see them. They're not in direct sunlight, so that they. Can...
Oh, no, sorry. The disadvantage was taking the dodge action.
Oh, you're right.
Ah,
Ha ha ha. Yes, thank
there
you.
it is.
I was like, okay, yeah. So 4 disadvantage attacks against you.
I'm okay with that.
Bing.
Motherfucker, really?
One of
Oh
them.
my god!
Of course
Grim
they
official.
rolled max damage, too. God damn it!
Oh, we got so lucky.
And there's like a ting, 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 and then one that pegs you right in the face, and it stings really bad.
Oh, motherfucker.
There's
God
a
damn it.
nosebleed.
That was unnecessary.
All right. They're trying to remain hidden in the shadows as best they can. Lena.
Gonna kick their jaws down their goddamn throat.
Okay. We've got a bar down in the middle of this place, relatively unprotected. Yes,
This what it appears to be, yes.
that's what it appears to be. All right. So as Lena kind of runs past Nemia, you see her kind of flick the tip of the spear slightly towards her, and she casts Shield of Faith on Nemia.
Oh,
So-
thanks.
Plus 2 AC as long as I'm concentrating on that. And I'm going to put a little marker so I try to remember I am concentrating.
Mhm.
So that happens, and because that's the extent of her movement, and that thing is still like 20 feet away, I'm going to go ahead and on the big guy, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
Yes, you can. Alrighty.
Wisdom saving throw. And he's already taken damage, so if he fails, that's the 11. Damn it,
He
nope,
does
no
not
damage at all. Yep. Alright.
Alrighty.
That-
The creature kind of shakes it off and like roars at you, and immediately you see the tail kind of flip around and launches spikes at Bastion, Lena, and Nemia, one each.
Ooh.
Alright.
Disadvantage at Bastion.
God fucking damn it.
Ha!
This one will be
Hey.
at,
It was almost a crit. Be happy.
No, that's fine. I'm at half health. That was why I'm annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Lena
Ha!
and at Nemia.
Oh god.
Ha!
Sorry.
That's
What
good.
dude didn't help.
Killian, get your hairy ass over here and take some damage.
And it's going to
I rolled a 3.
Yeah, you're slow, so it's my fault. Okay.
slowly approach you guys. Killian.
Alright. Nope. So, Killian, bonus action, he's gonna rage.
Alrighty.
And he's going to do Form of the Beast, he's going to do the tail.
Okay.
So, we would like to run over to here. And from that range, take a swing at the guy to the north.
Ooh, okay. Go
10
for it.
foot. Yeah, reckless. This
You
thing's
swing
gotta
out
die.
the tail, and it flies back against the wall as soon as you hit it, and just crumples into the ground. Its body is very clearly broken.
No kill like overkill.
Mm-hmm. That would leave him with a 10, 15 up to there.
Okay. Skirt around Nemia, hugging the boxes. Okay. Bastion.
Sorry, I just had a thought of if Bastion got a Bands of Bolaro and cast heat metal on it while someone was in it. Anyways,
Does it work on
Gonna-
magical metal?
yeah, it does. That's the crazy part.
Hmm.
It would be terrifying. You can't get out of it. You get one strength check to get out, and that's it. Anyways,
That's nice, Sonder.
I was trying to think of like first I get a metal net and I throw that in a creature so I can use heat metal because it's a really good spell. But then I was like, huh, Bands of Bolaro. Oh no. Anyways, Bastion is going to pull out Hero's Order in extreme pain and just be like, could really use some backup over here. Could really use some backup over
As-
here.
You swing, and the wing just kind of bats out of the way, and you crash into the ground as you wince in pain from the spike that is still embedded in you.
He's gonna try to like jab the chair beneath the wing joint.
Yeah, no, so it's distracted with you, and you are easily able to hit it with that as you jab into it for 11 damage. Kind of roars out in pain from that.
He's gonna hike up his shield in front of him like, oh, bad fucking kitty. This is why I hate birds.
Oh no. No.
Nemia.
Real quick, just gonna move 5 feet.
Yes.
Yep, you can do that. Yes.
My initial attempt failed, so let's retry something. Let's go with damage. I'll do dissonant whispers on this thing.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, slots police are back.
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
been back for no reason.
I swear
Yeah,
this
I
one
have
turned around and
three
he's gonna be
slots
some kind
left
of
then.
warlock. We just didn't see it coming.
Some saving throw, I believe that saves.
It matches. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beat them.
So that does that do nothing?
Level 3.
If he's
Fair
Just
sales,
half
yeah,
damage.
damage.
half
Yeah, half
Okay.
damage. Still
Okay.
something. However, at least I can use my bardic inspiration as my bonus action. And I'll do a mental of inspiration. Center on you, and you.
Was that extra HP? Thank God.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to take just like a step over to here.
And can immediately use its reaction, move up to its speed without. Okay.
Can you do both of those at the same time?
I mean, it's not both. I just wanted to expense one of my bardic.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah, sure. Over here.
5 temporary hit points and movement.
Yes.
I
And we
just
get
cleared the way for
shield.
me to get punched in the face.
Yeah.
Shield's gonna. Ooh!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Chili
damn
takes
it.
some damage.
There he is.
Now that no
Like
one
a
is
cat
watching,
with a
Shirley,
goddamn snake.
Shirley just kind of shreds the kobold apart. There's a whimper as the kobold is no more.
I was doubting if I needed to give her the points, but
Like, it
I
does
don't
the
think-
thing where the cat, like, hops up on someone's shoulders, but then the kobold's head just rolls off.
and she'll move next to Nemia.
Okay. The kobold's turn. So,
Very satisfying popping sound, Eric.
thank you. These kobolds are going to run around you and into the shadows, and all 3 are going to take advantage attacks on you.
You gave me the wrong neighborhood.
Basically.
Oh, thank ya!
We're gonna eat your kneecaps, motherfucker!
So you're able to kind of shrug one off as the 2 kind of stab you from behind.
My name's Shanks. That's cuts and blades. Don't mess with us.
Wish I was high enough level to have AoE spells. That's been great. Nope.
Oh no.
This is gonna go very poorly for me in a second, guys.
Mhm. Yeah, I noticed.
That's okay. I think I have a vague facsimile of a plan.
I really hope you do.
The kobold down here runs and like throws down his weapon and runs and hides in a corner.
You're lucky I used my reaction already.
Lena.
All right. There is nothing I can do for Bastion right now, aside from maybe an action to throw something or another Toll the Dead. But I've got this thing right here, so I'm gonna try to stab it real fast and hope for the best. Single-handed spear +1 to the roll and the damage. Oh boy!
Ooh.
Hold on a second. Divine Wrath is happening because that's a crit. So that's
Go for
an
it.
additional 4d8 radiant damage.
Those last 2 d8 become maxed out because of the rule.
Ah, you're right. What about it's supposed to be maxed on. Okay, wait. Does that happen even on supplemental things, or is it just the weapon attack damage? Oh,
I
max
would
damage
think a
is
weapon,
bad.
otherwise paladins are bonkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, so that first one is actually 18 because of the +1 on there. 18 plus 22, 40 damage.
You see this creature just shriek out in pain as this, the radiant energy kind of flares across its form, and it is in pain.
I'm gonna go ahead and action surge and just
Thank
Yeah.
God.
I'm gonna try and hit it again. A 19 to hit.
Yep. You quickly spin it around, stab it once more for 8 damage.
You know what? Yeah,
9 damage technically, plus +1.
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
I'll not use my second Divine Wrath. That will be fine.
As a reaction,
Mhm.
it's going to swipe out at you
Yeah, okay.
in anger.
No, that misses.
It is too wounded to hit you.
Alright, she looks over at Killian. It's about dead, take it down!
Alrighty. It is now very angry with you, Lena.
Uh-huh. Bring it.
It's
Understandably
going
so.
to make a bite and 2 claws against you.
Okay. No. Yes, no. 1 claw catches and pretty much takes out all of the temporary hit points +1.
Mm-hmm. It goes to back up, but it finds that it's kind of surrounded and just easy save.
Shield of Faith.
It's starting to look like a wounded animal. Killian.
Alright, I don't have pack tactics, but I'm basically using them. Is he gonna pull up the hood?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna go for a swing on the tail.
Okay.
Is an 18 hit?
18 hits.
You know what? I'm a crit too.
Okay, so we'll just add D12, right?
Yep.
Add 12?
Yep.
Okay, so, 22 damage. It kind of growls out in pain as it's starting to limp now.
Nah.
Like it doesn't want to put weight on its hind legs. But it's still standing.
Alright.
Okay.
Killian's gonna move over to here.
And it will also actually swipe at you
Alright.
as a reaction.
Advantage because I reckless.
Yes. Yep, 18, I believe that hits
Yep.
for 4 damage.
For 2 damage, yes.
For 2 damage,
Not
yes.
even through the
And you're-
temporary.
Yep. Yeah, it is very wounded. Bastion! You
Like I
got a
said,
bunch of
has-
kobolds on you.
Like I said, have a plan. Gonna aim. I assume that one is very far. That's what yellow is, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Just gonna.
There you go.
Just trying to count out my command uses.
You kind of basically flatten it into a pulp in the ground. It is
okay with
very,
it.
very gross, but it has done the job.
Yeah, he's made worse, Jello. And then I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself, because good fucking lord.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
And just that's all. Just like shit, man.
Nemia.
We'll
I'm taking that AC next time. I swear to God.
we'll both head into the fray with Chili, and I'll use my rapier for. Ooh, or
Ooh,
I
You
won't.
swing out, and it flings its tail around and bats your sword away.
I swear to God, Chili.
Chill.
Let's
do
go.
it.
Yep.
Please tell me little cat takes out big cat.
Eric
You
would
don't
not
have to
be
do
laughing
that.
that much.
That is exact damage.
Does it take poison damage though?
Oh.
It does.
Hmm.
Okay.
How's Chili gonna do this?
Well, there's so much weird logistics on this. Just so tiny. I don't know. A big ass on the belly, I guess.
Okay, yeah. As the tail bats away, Chili runs underneath and just begins clawing out
Gets the back
center
leg,
of the
kicks in.
beast. Yeah, and the Manticore doesn't know what to do as it's like trying to like stop Chili and eventually just like collapses onto the ground.
What,
Chili, the least fucking player character we have here.
Manticore's like that last dying thought is, was that a fucking squirrel?
Man,
Jesus.
I think the proper lore for our relationship is that I don't actually know how to use a sword, and Chili is my sword.
Shit, she's twice as effective.
Okay, you have. Oh, I'm sorry. Ooh, you still
Yeah,
have
we've got
kobolds
more.
there. My bad. Oop-a-doop-a-doo. I was like, oh, you took down the big guy. All right. Woo. Okay, back to battle. My bad. Nemia, Chili. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay. The kobolds are going to make 2 advantage attacks against you, Bastion.
Okay, wisdom saves first.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that was a good choice.
I know how to not die immediately, at least.
That should
Ooh,
not
nice save.
have been an advantage.
That's
That
good.
was a 7. So it cannot attack. The other one definitely can't attack.
But one of them can change their attacks to killing instead.
Thanks.
I'm just playing like by the rules, man.
It's
Jillian, you're fine. You still have 10 HP.
they're actually going to
Yeah,
try
like-
and run. Like it can't hit you, and it's just going to try and run. So they're both going to try and bolt for this northern gate.
Killian, you want to take one? I'll take the other.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, opportunity attacks.
Yep. The one I'm gonna be aiming for is one of. Oh no, Fairy Fire's dead. So I'll use the other one.
I believe
The
I
other
would-
one,
I would have at
Lena,
least-
you can see is cowering in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, so one goes poof, and the other makes it to the door and finds that it is barred shut, and turns around flat against the door, and you can see there's a look of panic on its face. Lena.
Lena's gonna look over to the one that's in the corner there, and she's going to cast Toll the Dead.
You
So
see
another
the one in the corner saying, no! And it'll try and save.
Head's just gonna explode.
Oh my god!
Let's save.
Huh!
Does
You
this have
see-
negative wisdom.
Yes.
I got two, yeah.
You see him, he throws down his weapons and just like, he like lays down on the ground like, don't hurt me.
We can at least keep him and interrogate him.
Fine. She'll move over to secure the kobold, but you guys got that one up there.
I feel like I'm always advocating for like interrogating kobolds.
Killian.
Like a fucking beast, he's gonna like run towards this one.
Massive steps. Doof, 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 doof.
Yep, just like full jump over the cart
Mhm.
and land with the
You
tail
see-
on this thing.
There's a sheer look of terror on this kobold's face as you're flying towards it, and you just bash its head into the wall, and it falls over dead.
And he lands, and he just like the tail of this face. And was like, that door did need some repainting.
Just gonna like look over it like unnecessary, but alright.
Alrighty, so do you plan to continue fighting this kobold that has thrown himself on the ground?
No, I'm gonna pick him up unless he does something funny.
Nope, he's kind of just cowering.
All right. I will put the spear away and just reach down with the hand and kind of pick him up by the nape of the neck.
He whimpers as he's just kind of hanging there. He's like,
Oh, you got one.
Not
Has
that it was
Bash never
difficult.
seen one of these?
I wouldn't think so. Bastion's not well experienced in monsters in the world.
Yeah, I figured. It's gonna look like. So, gross looking little bastard. How is it?
Going walks over. What are you, little dragon? And he puts a hand on the head.
It's like,
Really?
he
Is there
whimpers
any-
away.
Any chance any of us already know?
Like a large gecko than a small dragon.
Killian says slowly and in Draconic, "What are you doing here?"
Oh, he knows Draconic? Oh, yeah. You know what? Given that, I think Killian would know. Killian would know that this is a kobold. It shudders as you begin to speak, and it says, "I was paid,
By who?
but the boss.
Who's your boss?
He is just the boss. We have a camp.
What does your boss look like? Is he your size, bigger?
He's your size, but uglier." And he makes like little tooth motion with his fingers on his mouth,
Which direction?
like up.
Orc, ogre, or something. He says to Coppin back to everyone else. They got paid for it from their boss. They've got a camp somewhere.
The kobold speaks up and says, "Biter speaks common.
Biter.
Biter."
Biter the boss.
No, he's
No.
Biter.
Biter is name.
What were you doing with that big thing?
My job.
All right, let's go with what exactly were you paid to do?
Biter was paid with friends, family to cause a scene.
Quick. Can Bastion in the meantime see if there's any saving the woman who the thing was eating?
There are limbs ripped off.
Dude, people survive a lot of shit.
No, this person is scattered in pieces. It is very gory scene.
Okay,
Time for a jigsaw puzzle, my dude.
Right, I just wanted to be sure. You never know.
And you're gonna have to fish part of it out of the gut of this creature, though there is now easy access.
It's
In the
jigsaw
meantime,
as in the
then.
Saw movie kind of jigsaw.
Okay, just checking, Jesus. In the meantime, in that case, Bastion's gonna start making a prayer over her body and
Okay.
doing his best to make it look slightly presentable.
Okay, put a cloth over it. There you go.
Yeah, like whatever's necessary just to make it so when people don't walk in, it's not like, oh god, my daughter. Ah!
There's a thing right there. I think is that a skeleton in there?
Yeah, there's a skull in there, at least on the map. I swear that's a cat.
It's
I'm
like a
not
Where's
sure
Waldo
about-
thing of creepy shit. So, but a really cool map though.
Just ignore the anomalies and carry on.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So you
we
were
should let him
supposed
know
to.
it's clear. You keep
Yeah,
asking
you
him.
go ahead. You were supposed to cause a scene. That all the boss told you to do?
Yes.
Where were you supposed to go after you caused a scene?
You see him think for a moment. I don't know.
Killian does a on the door. And it's like, it's clear.
The guys outside will open it up.
You don't
and
know.
Biter doesn't know. Biter was told to make a scene. But Biter no good at fighting.
Killian walks back. You know what this sounds like to me? Sounds like the same fucking tactic we got at that bar. Sounds like something to sink guards into while something else is happening.
Yep. So,
Can Biter go?
nope. I'm just gonna
You
tuck
see him slip
Biter
down.
under my arm like a football. Trap
Okay.
all the
It's
limbs.
about the color.
And hey, I realize it's your name, but you bite me, and you're gonna regret it.
Biter won't bite.
Good.
What's Gillian's opinion on these things? Like, what is the Old Kingdom opinion of these things?
They're not. They're nuisances.
Yeah,
they're
pests.
not like dragons. They're not dragonborn. They're
They're like
just
dragon points or worse.
But they have that like, they're dragon flavored.
yeah. So there might be a general distaste, but it's not.
I still say they're more of a large gecko.
Gillian looks over. All right, I'm not about to just bash his brains in right away either. But what are you planning on doing with him?
If Biter helps, will you let Biter go?
How about I want to find out why your boss wanted you to make a scene. You take us to that camp. Or give us directions to it. Then after we've talked to your boss, we'll let you go.
Biter can take you.
So, Bastion, you look a little rough.
I can fix myself up as needed. Just more worried about making sure this one passes on properly.
I'm not thinking that we should go right away. Night would give them an advantage.
Gillian will also go to the door and be like, there's also a dead body.
Yeah, the guards will like come in, or not the guards, sorry, the workers that were barring the door will come in. They'll see the creature and they'll cringe at that, but they'll also begin to like, they'll stand over the body and they'll begin to help out because this was one of their coworkers, perhaps even a friend to some of them.
Also, I think there's
Bastion's
a
already-
cat in a barrel over to the north. Just kind of slept through the whole thing.
Okay.
Bastion's already covered the body and make sure all the limbs were in the same place.
Okay. The limbs you could find.
Gillian looks over. You know what? And he's gonna walk over and he's gonna like just swing his sword at one of the teeth of the chimera, or not chimera.
Manticore.
Manticore.
Sure, you can knock out some teeth.
Yeah, he'll just take one.
Okay. Little trophy. Okay.
Bastion just kind of look up and was like, "Really? That's your priority right now?"
He
After
looks
some
over,
time-
what's yours?
Guards
Correct.
actually do
Press on.
arrive.
Yeah, and you got that handled, so fuck off. And he walks over.
Eventually, guards do arrive, and you can quickly explain the situation to them, and then they'll take over cleaning up the mess and getting things back to normal. What do you do with Biter when the guards get here?
Keep him.
Are you going to keep him visible?
Go look over. If you want to keep hold of him, there's a burlap sack just over here.
Sounds good. Throw it over.
Biter's like, wait, no.
Look, you're gonna have to stay quiet. Otherwise, those guards might take you and stab you.
Or we just drop this
Bag.
bag in the river.
The bag immediately goes quiet.
All right, and she kind of makes some room in her backpack and tucks it in there.
Okay.
You're
Tight
gonna
fit.
open it and all your rations will be gone.
Yep. Nah, the bag's tied shut.
Ah. Yeah.
Uh,
So,
Kobold backpack.
kobold backpack. New idea.
Yells at you whenever you put something inside of it, unless it's food.
All right,
Okay,
so we've got that sorted.
Killian will also say, it's like, before I ripped one of their heads off, they said they were here for a distraction.
so
You might
the
want
guards, yeah, the guards here will say, "Okay, we haven't heard anything, but we'll keep an ear out." And the guards here are notably the city guard, so the ones in the more the regal. They have more money here, so they're better equipped. But yes, they'll they will convey the message and begin further investigations.
Okay. In that case, once we're out of there. So, here's the thing. If we go after the camp now, then we're going in the dead of night. We're handing them all sorts of advantages, or at least mitigating their disadvantages against us.
Nods.
However, if we don't go now, if we wait until morning, we still have to deal with this one overnight.
And if they get up to any shit during the night.
We could
I
sleep
can-
in shifts and keep watch, but we'll have to make sure we're all in the same room if we do that.
You feel it tapping on your back.
Yeah, I feel you.
Do you open enough room to speak?
I'll wait until we're kind of off into a side
There's
street.
an alleyway over here.
Yeah.
You can get into a quiet area. Biter will speak up and says, "Boss is leaving tonight."
Convenient.
Where's he going to?
Biter does not know.
I'm gonna
Biter gets
invite-
impression, I was not meant to make it.
Yeah, probably not. Especially if you were sent in without being told what to do next or where to go or where to meet up. Right.
Biter looks slightly defeated.
All right. So, can we spare an hour so that Bastion can fix himself up?
It's
Yeah.
only like 3. So.
I don't think we're getting out of the town in the next hour, so yeah, sure.
All right.
It's a
I thought it was
thought.
later.
No, you guys got off the boat at 3, maybe like 3:30. You stopped to get some food, and then this happened.
Okay.
15 minutes, maybe.
I
Hey,
must have
Biter.
missed.
Biter, how large is your boss?
He said as tall as me.
Okay. Does he wear anything? Does he wear armor like I do? Like shiny shit?
Biter nods.
Yeah?
Sorry, 1 second.
Just a smile on Bastion's face, like, okay, I've got an idea then.
Out of character, you're brewing heat metal, aren't you?
I've got heat metal already. I always have prepared because I'm forge player.
Ah,
Okay,
Um,
I'm back.
So that means I'm going to use heat metal, not magic weapon, which is good. No one else is injured, are they?
Nope.
nope. I think Lena
Uh,
got like a
I bet
-1.
Nemia- Yeah, I don't even bother with me.
Yeah.
Nemia
okay.
won't be injured. However, I'm kind of advocating for a short rest just so you can spend some hit dice and not spells.
Yep.
No, it's just if my hit dice don't roll high enough, I was going to do a prayer of healing, but no need.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah, nothing really else I can do to prepare.
Technically, Killian's doing better than when he walked in here. He's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
the temp HP.
That'll
Do we
work.
have Biter's dagger still? Could-
Biter
could
dropped
Bastion-
his weapons in the corner.
Yeah, could Bastion have grabbed like 2 or 3 daggers on the way out?
Sure.
While I do the short rest, I'm going to use my channel divinity, Artisan's Pencil, to turn those daggers into a pair of manacles, as well as a key.
Interesting.
Oh boy.
Okay, yeah, I think that's reasonable. I'm not sure on the prices, but it sounds reasonable to me.
It's normally 2 gold pieces for a pair of manacles and 1 gold piece per dagger. So if I have 3 of them, it should be more than enough.
Mm-hmm.
So I will do that, and I will take my hit dice because goddamn,
Mm-hmm.
I need to roll 3 just to have a chance.
I'm gonna spend my second wind before I take a rest just to get that one
Really?
hit point.
Really? Hold on, I got 1 more.
That's rough, buddy.
Really? Okay. Oh, it automatically it heals me though. That's cool.
Ouch.
Really? Okay.
How long do those temp HP from Nemia last?
Until you take a rest.
Oh, neat.
Yeah,
So-
so for the day, basically.
No, any rest, not just a long rest. Temp HP, unless stated otherwise, lasts until your next rest.
You sure? I thought it was long rest.
I'll check. I could have sworn that's what it was.
Well, if Killian's,
Basically, as soon as you have the option to heal, it does not work anymore. But I'll check.
I was gonna say if Killian just doesn't benefit from the short rest because he doesn't need to at all.
Until the next long rest.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So
Yeah.
I've got a nice little +3.
Yeah, came out healthier than before.
You're walking in first in the next fight, asking questions. As if you were just gonna go in there and stab whatever was in there.
I tried to, and you guys were going, oh, Killian is asking
No.
questions, he's further back.
Yeah, but also, why would you? It's like, you're gonna stab it, who cares?
Right, okay, so we get to the boss. Killian can be up front. Keep in mind, don't outright kill him. We need to ask some things.
Uh,
Not right away. Yep.
I'll try not to kill him.
Please, as if you've ever successfully killed something you tried to in the past couple days.
Okay.
Look, I'm competing with a fucking devil cat.
Yeah,
And
Lannister
you are
killed
too.
him pretty good. I am a cleric and a healer, and I still almost killed as many things as you did today, not counting the crypt.
He rolls his eyes like, yeah, give yourself whatever excuse you want.
Oh, sorry, you killed one more overgrown lizard than I did. My apologies.
Speaking of
Okay.
excuses, and she just reaches over and pats Killian a couple times on the shoulder real hard. Keep it up.
He'll kind of like grab like the second pat. It's like, what do you mean?
Complaining about going and competing with the devil cat. Sounds a bit like an excuse.
No, I'm sorry. That devil cat is fucking terrifying.
It's true, but
She's not. I'll pick Chili up.
Oh, they're sweet and adorable, but
Oh,
they've
God,
killed
she's covered in
every
blood.
large. Yes, and they've killed every large creature we've come across in the past 2 weeks.
Chili chimes in. I have journeyed through the depths of hell. No mortal creature can stand against me.
Oh, we don't doubt that.
that
How
does
would you
kind of
feel about a
imply
collar?
immortal creatures. Oh god.
How do you feel about
Look
what?
A collar made of metal with spikes on it.
Chili just stares
Okay,
at you.
In case something tries to bite at your neck.
No.
Alright. What does happen if you uncat? Do you come back?
And cat?
Like, you know, it just makes like a bleh kind of face.
Everyone's looking at Bastion like, what?
Yeah.
What happens if the cat turns to dust? Does it come back later? It's a devil, right?
Oh, but Chili died already a couple times.
Did they?
Yeah.
This was
think
never made
like
apparent
three.
to Bastion.
Chili has
Time.
been, a couple times has been killed.
Every time he's turned around, the cat's still been there, so he doesn't know.
Exactly.
I've seen
yes.
that cat explode into confetti a few times.
My God.
I think it just does it for fun.
Chili, why are you here? What deal did you make to get stuck as a cat?
Oh, I think it's a choice.
Is it?
Well,
I'm gonna
for Chili?
insight Nemea and also Chili.
Well, if you're to choose any form, a cat is at least noble, a warrior.
True.
Honorable shape.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck do I see from those two?
See a cat.
I'm looking into their souls.
So
And you see nothing.
yeah,
Yes,
I mean,
including the ones that Chili has in her pocket.
Chili, there's
Cat.
Yeah, you see a cat before you, but you know there is something greater there. Obviously.
Insight the kitty.
As it kind of like licks the paw
more
and
so
rubs
on-
the face.
But more so on Nemea about it's a choice. Does Nemea know
I
more?
mean, when I met Chili, she wasn't already like this. She's
Okay.
supposedly protecting me, so
How long ago was that?
she's doing a great job.
I mean, an immortal bodyguard and also a really soft-furred cat is a really good combo.
Hmm.
How long have you had this weird cat?
How long has it been?
Hey man, you warned me about dissing Odin.
And
You
that's
are dissing this cat.
a meta question to the DM in the sky.
It was, let's see, Probably a few years, give or take.
Been a couple of years, but I can say this is surely one of the funnest, at least for Chile.
I can imagine so. I'm only concerned about the souls of those guards she's killed.
So I assume this conversation is happening as you
Yeah,
are
we are walking.
exiting the
Or short
town.
rest. Yeah.
Something.
Oh, the short rest too. That's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So just to move things along a little bit,
Yep.
I'll assume you've had your short rest and you've gotten some like initial directions on like it's
We maybe hit.
it's roughly south of town.
We maybe just like make a quick stop at the like at the inn just to like grab our traveling stuff.
Mhm.
Since I bet we were
Yeah.
looking at that around the town.
Yeah, you have to swing wide a little bit to get there, but easy enough.
I'm gonna leave a note at the inn in case Von Brandt comes by, basically saying like, "Hey, we have to reschedule for at least lunch tomorrow." Dealing with a scaly bitch problem.
She's gonna assume it has something to do with Volt.
Yep.
Who's in the party. Anyhow, I just want to say
Can you
that
imagine like completely unrelated, like Volt declares war on someone, like within the day?
Von Brandt connected the two dots. Like, connect it. You didn't connect shit. You connected it.
For travel purposes, Biter is thoroughly swaddled. Limbs are not going anywhere, but the head is out.
Okay. Okay.
I might, just for the travel, manacle the neck to like the buckle of the bag.
Okay. Don't drop them.
Can we take like a quick like 2 minutes?
Yeah.
I just need to run the washroom.
Yep, yep.
All right, thank you.
I'll be back
Run
too.
real quick to be right back.
Everybody's gone. Oh. Everybody's gone. That's what Biter's thinking to himself. Poor sad kobold.
Yeah, Lena, I am definitely gonna keep that AC next time because it has been whooping my ass having lose it.
It's not going to be in this next fight. That recharges on a long rest.
Yep. Just, I've been hit by so many 18s.
Yeah, there seems to be some
You're
kind of curse on you there.
As always.
Mhm.
I am
I
back.
had to get some plate mail. I'm gonna get plate mail and one of those tower shields. And then throw my Artisan's Blessing onto the plate mail and have 22 armor class at level 3.
Nice. You don't have the money for that, but nice.
Here's the thing, I can convert any weapons I get into money, so as long as I loot the metal, eventually I'll have one.
Yeah, eventually.
If you end up with a surplus, Lena can wear plate.
Oh, true.
It would be very nice.
We're gonna be the loudest fucking party in the world.
I mean, chainmail already is there.
Oh no, I know, but I can just imagine Killian never stops screaming. We have a bard, who, while quiet, is a bard. The closest thing to a stealth unit we have is Chili, which, to be fair, is a very effective assassin. But
Yes.
see, every time I seem to have like weird parallels between the characters I'm playing all at once. Like before, it was I didn't have any spellcasters, and I found out I was a spellcaster again. But now I don't have any stealthy characters, and I miss being able to be quiet. Gonna have to get a pass of the trace on all my characters from now on. Just so
Take-
good.
What level spell is that?
Second. It's a second level spell.
Damn. I was gonna say just take Magic Initiate just for that, but nope.
I mean, yeah, but like, shit, I think like 3 levels of like druid or something. Although druid cleric would be really interesting with a forge cleric. Oh, I can go with that wildfire druid.
I guess I would technically be willing to hand wave the not wearing metal part since you are a Forge Cleric.
Yeah.
That's technically a flavor thing.
yeah.
Honestly, I'm just very happy with how I did it in one session. I'm just very proud of the fact it's like, yeah, there's those old style clerics and modern age clerics. Modern age one's like it comes from the earth. It's like a thing. Whereas older clerics are like, no, it's metal. It's shitty. It's like, no, metal. It's become the plane of earth uses a ton of metal. What do you mean it's not natural? Anyways, that's just me venting about the whole that weird druid design. Because it's flavorful, but also like metal's a thing. Maybe it's that whole iron thing with phase. Yeah, that's why.
That would make more sense if druids were very specifically Fey-bound, and if iron was a thing with Fey in other areas as well.
True. I always think there should be that, like almost like they have like the silvered weapons. If there could be like blessed iron or something for Fey.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm back. Left the water running and didn't notice.
Hello.
Hello.
What I missed.
Just talking about metal.
Talking. Yeah.
No, that sounds like fun.
A lot of background noise going on.
Yep, sorry. My office is like right near the front door. So like I have a window out to like the walkway to the front door.
Yeah.
So very loud. Okay, so you are heading out of town. Biter has directed you south. As you're heading out of town, I would say you would notice two things. You can see kind of there's a large circus tent much farther south, but still in viewing distance. And you would know that to be the troop for however much longer they will be there.
Ah, that's another thing we needed to do.
And another thing you'll notice is there is actually smoke coming from not exactly the Capitol main building, but clearly something from that district is on fire,
Oh, what the fuck?
and there's smoke coming from it.
Well, shit.
Well, there's the distraction.
Killen's gonna like
Yeah.
flag down if there's a guard nearby or anything.
There would not be any guards nearby.
All right.
They will have
Probably
left to
dealing
take
with
care.
the thing we're wondering about.
Yeah, just maybe. You might be able to find a guard stationed at like the gate as you leave town, but they're not going to have any information because they've been there the whole time.
Killing might just like flag down like a random person, then just be like, "Hey, you know what's going up in the higher district?"
Not a clue. It's just a younger guy. Apparently a fire. I don't know. Strange, but it happens.
It is not the usual response.
Killing just like looks at everyone else like, "Should we head back?"
I mean,
It can't be anything too terrible, right? I mean, Christ Mangle's there, and he'd rip any freaking weird lion thing to shreds.
Yeah, here's the thing.
how about this? We send Chili to keep an eye while we go out hunting the boss.
No. Rather have Chili with the group. And if there is something, Okay, basically on a continuum, how handled is that in all likelihood without us?
I'd say probably pretty decent, considering all the guards and shit that would be there on a day like today.
However, on the other hand, who else is going to ask about this boss aside from us?
Hmm.
That's why I don't say turn back. I say we handle the boss, interrogate them, see if they know anything about it, and well, put our
But-
trust in those greater powers.
By the time we get back to that, it's probably over.
Oh, I know. I mean, just for information's purpose.
No, I mean even if we turned around right now.
Well, let's go.
Fine, but as they're walking, Killen's just gonna like keep an eye out for almost like just out of curiosity more than anything, if he sees any of those like ash gangy types.
Make a perception check
All right.
just to keep an eye on things as you heads out ahead of town. No,
Fine.
no, doesn't look like
And he's like,
anyone you recognize.
and he's just like, ugh, smell the smoke.
It's far enough away that it's not affecting you. Just to be clear.
Some magical Tylenol or some shit, like congested.
Let's go.
All right.
Uh,
So
yeah.
march.
Yep. So you head south. Biter, you'll occasionally stop to consult him, and he'll give a direction. At some point, Biter says there is a cave that Biter and gang are staying in.
So we'd have been in the dark anyways, even if we came here tomorrow.
Yes, Biter thinks so.
Makes
Biter
sense.
has question.
Mhm.
Will you let Biter go if after you're done?
After we're done.
If we're at the right spot and you're not jerking us around.
No. Biter will lead you.
Because you know your chances of survival are very low if you're fucking with us.
Biter not.
All right. Well,
All right.
hope you like the river if you're still full of shit.
Which
More
I'm
whimpers and
just,
cries.
I'm just gonna say that if you weren't supposed to outlive this current scenario, maybe the boss won't be so happy to see you.
You see him kind of shrink into the wrappings as much as he can. He is not liking where this is going. So eventually he'll have you leave the main path, and he'll take you off into wooded area. It's like you're heading towards the mountain again on the map. So map. There we go. So for reference sake, zoom in. So that giant mountain that the city's kind of built into, you're now a little bit south of it, on the southeastern edge of it. So there's a slight incline as you head off into this wooded area, and Biter points you like past this tree.
Is this like roughly the path Killian and Nemia took?
No. So you're off the beaten path. By this point, you would have gotten you would
But
have
like
to have gotten.
the direction around the mountain, I mean to say.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Okay.
what was I saying? Oh yeah, so he's like past this tree, look for big pointy rock. You go past that, and eventually he takes you into this. It's a well hidden cave. Actually, you won't see it unless you're staring at it at a certain way. And as he brings you to the front of it and says, "Spider has brought you."
How many are in there?
Spider does not know how many there are now.
What
Spider
kinds?
knows there were many.
Your boss is as
Shit.
big as us, and then there's, I'm guessing, more of your kind.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else? Big beasts? Other ones the
there's-
size of us?
Others, same size as you. Not as smart though.
And how many other entrances and exits are there?
Spider knows of one other into the mountain.
Bit of a back door?
Yes.
Which way to that?
If you follow the left path, it'll take you to the further into the mountain. There are caves, little caves within little caverns in various areas if you take right path.
Are there any traps in there?
Spider has not set traps.
And asked if you said
Are
any,
there
asked if there was any in there.
Spider does not know.
Well, I can think of one way to make sure that Biter's memory is jogged.
Mm,
Yay, Ariel's thinking like I do.
Let's have Biter walk in front of us.
Sure thing.
I've got rope for a tether, and rope to
uh,
keep his mouth shut.
Unless Biter has something that Biter would like to say.
Spider does not know if there are traps.
Well, then you better be rather sure you don't find any. How about this?
Is there any special entrance you use? Like if your boss were to get guests,
Mm,
they go from one
Just-
way and you go from like side door.
Just here. And he points to the entrance.
Can Killing just like insight this little shit, make sure he's seems scared but honest?
Sure.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, you seem scared. Definitely seem scared. Okay.
Alright, so we just gonna walk in? Let's do this.
Yeah, no point trying to be quiet.
Got a
Oh, jeez.
kobold. Got a kobold to take care of things in front of us, should there be any. You're good at spotting traps if there are any, right?
Biter is good at three things. Biter's good at biting. Biter is good at sneaking. Biter is good with lady kobolds. Biter no good at traps.
Hey, just a thought. What are the odds we have our own little distraction? Now, Biter, you want to live, right? And
Yes.
you know very well that we are your best chance of living, right?
Yes.
Do you guys like the idea of we get Biter to run in from the front entrance saying to help us to go escape out the back entrance and just have them all come to us?
No.
Or vice versa. We at the front
No.
entrance.
It seems
I
weird
just
and
don't want them to run up the
complicated.
back way. I just don't want them to run out the back end when the hero's coming.
Look, if we can get at least like a couple of them tied up and questionable and they actually know more than this little snot, we're fine.
Alright.
Go in.
Oh, Biner. Hope you don't find any traps. You just pat them on the shoulder.
All right. We're gonna have our little canary in a coal mine.
And just for fun, I'm gonna cast guidance on Biter.
Hmm.
Eric, I'm not sure your hiding of the map worked out right.
Nope.
I
I don't
can
think I
see
gave
all
you.
of here.
You
I
can see
don't
what?
anything.
I can see all of this.
I can't
You
see anything
can.
at all.
You should not be able
I
to.
can't see anything either.
No, me
That's
neither.
weird. Why
Alright.
did you see?
Something's wonky.
I don't know.
Permissions
one
on
sec.
Bastion.
Real quick.
Might have been I just had an angle to like look through one hole in like the walls.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Might have been. I couldn't see the note.
Oh. Interesting.
Or is Bastion still emitting light from the last thing?
That is
Possible.
also possible.
Okay. You do not have night vision. Okay, so
Yeah.
hat vision. Okay. You have. Sorry, let me. I'm just gonna fix everyone's vision real quick.
Speaking of vision, is anybody using light?
I can summon some if we need to.
We-
I don't think so. What's
What is normal dark vision?
60 feet.
Thank you.
Nope.
I think the only one who has it though is Nemea.
Yes. That's what I'm asking.
Okay.
Sorry. Technical difficulties.
Mhm.
Technical difficulties.
I hope that did not ruin this. This might have ruined this so well. Oh well, shit happens. Has sight. Okay, we are going to attempt this one more time. Please let me know if you see anything you should not.
I will.
If I can drag you all the way to the right map.
Man, this is the best kind of foresight I've ever had. I can still see that same section here.
I
Okay.
can only see the little area.
Yeah,
at
I
the
see that
bottom,
little
so-
corner in the bottom right.
Yeah, so that's what you should see. Why can't
It just looks like it's revealed for me, I'm gonna be honest.
Do you want to just reload your old 20?
Sure.
Why would you be able to and not anyone else?
Again, I think it might just be an angle thing. But I'm gonna
Yeah, but-
I'm refreshing right now.
So hold on, I'm looking at. I have my dynamic lighting.
I'm fully willing to just pretend like I can't see it, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, that's fine. It's
Like,
just,
I'll just zoom into my character.
that's weird. There's no way you should not be. First off, there's no light anywhere except for out there.
It looks like it was basically just like a polygon that didn't hide itself.
Actually, no, hold on. I should be able to. Okay, I'm looking at what you should be able to see.
I'm refreshing now, so I'll tell you if it's the same thing.
Okay, hold on. I'll just throw it back. And we're just gonna go with it. If whatever.
Yeah. I'll act like I can't, I'll just zoom in as close as I can.
Because what you should be able to see is
Nessa's blessing is giving me divination. Foresight.
yeah.
A
That's
sense of what's wrong in the world.
you should only be able to see a little ways off into the cave. That's about it. Yep.
Lena's gonna offer the biter leash to maybe Killian. You want to be up front?
Why are you scared too?
No, just giving you the opportunity if you want it.
All right.
Well, now
I'll take
my.
it.
Okay, so marching order. Obviously, you're sending Biter first.
Killian's
behind.
holding on to him.
Okay.
I'll take back the line.
I'll be
Just a-
right after Killian, and we can
Yeah.
have Nemia kind of sandwiched right in between
Mhm.
Lena and Bastion.
Let the dented
Safe
can
and
hide in the
sound.
back.
Mm.
Called protecting your rear.
Okay, so once more, or I was gonna go this way,
Okay.
just so like this basically.
It's it's working now for me. Oh, No, it's not. Okay, I'll zoom in really close. The more I zoom out, the more I can see for some reason. Like the area that's revealed, it just gets bigger the more I zoom out. So I'll just keep it close.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, I zoomed out all
Okay.
the way, nothing.
Yep. So, Biter, he heads off down into it. Who has light?
I can cast it
Nope.
on an object on whomever I need to. So I'll just cast it on probably Lena, because Lena at least has a chance to hide.
And
Okay,
go ahead and cast it on her spearhead.
Okay. So, what are the ranges on that for me?
There we go.
30
Thank you.
30?
2020.
20
120. I think same as a torch. Yeah, that's really weird. Every time I zoom out, I see more of the map. So as long as I stay below 50%, above 50% zoomed out, I can't see anything that I shouldn't.
Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah. So
Oh.
this initial part.
I've got a break in the wall right here.
Oh, I see that. Oh, you know what? I think if you touch it, like if you're touching the wall and
Oh,
it cuts through a square, you can see through it. Yep.
Yep.
I mean,
I just cut through a little bit right
Yep.
there.
mine works
Okay.
not where I'm standing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Mental note of that for making better maps later.
You can make it so that if they can't actually touch a square with it in it.
Yeah, like enforce something.
No, yeah, but if it's still cutting into the square, you'll see past it. I've done that. I've experienced that before. But I'll just cut it out better so
Ooh,
that
yeah,
you can't.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Anyways, so Biter leads you further down until it comes to this intersection.
Okay.
Said left, right?
Yeah. So Biter motions, says, "Their entrance that way. Boss most likely that way," and he points right.
Right. Let's go see the boss.
Sounds good.
Keep moving.
Biter will be killed if he leads you in there.
You're gonna be killed if you don't.
What's that room look like? Does it have guards at the front?
There will most likely be things inside. I
Alright.
don't think there's anyone guarding the front. No one should know of this cave.
Right.
You want to just
Wanna
run
go
in
back
and
to
hit
the
the first
spot?
thing you say?
Yeah, let's do that. Here, I'll put Biter back in the sack. He can be hidden. As long as he keeps his mouth shut.
Look at this little nameplate.
Biter, be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
As he goes back in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna. Boop.
Bastion kind of looks back at me like, "Hey, you get tired? Let's go."
Okay, so just for the sake of this, so you're gonna go straight to the right to the boss.
Yep.
So,
Dylan, look at Lena. Is she to the fight?
are you just gonna go charging in?
You're on. And yes, we are.
Yep.
What corridor is
Hold
it
on.
exactly?
Nemia, go up right.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
left behind here.
it's
Okay,
because
so he said,
whenever I pick Nimia, the map goes black, so it's
Ah.
it's tricky to.
Yep,
to
so
look
he said
for.
to the right is the boss.
That way?
That way.
Just assume we're
Alright.
running as we do this, but
Yep. Okay, so I'll go ahead and
Quick
we'll
mark.
pop out right about there. There.
Oh,
Uh,
there they are.
hey,
Oh, I
Oh,
totally didn't know that's where they were.
There you go.
As you charge in, they all immediately turn and they begin drawing their weapons. The littler creatures are startled, but also do the same. So we're gonna roll initiative, and
Killian's gonna let out like a Valiant war cry that, like, is probably doubles as like start the festivities.
I was gonna say I'm gonna cast guidance on. Lena.
how loud
Wait,
is
wait,
that
there.
war cry?
Can I roll for it?
Yeah, go for it.
be
No, I'm
constant-
assuming it is very loud.
Yeah. What is it like? Constitution? How strong his lungs are?
Sure.
Forward, maybe?
Eh.
Yeah, I'm assuming he would yell loud. I don't
All
think. Roll. No, yeah, he roll loud. Okay, that's fine. It echoes through the
I don't-
chambers.
I suppose I could have got like a rage in before as we were running in. Could I?
Sure, that's fine. You
Alright.
guys are charging this by no, that's fine. You could be raging going in.
Thank you.
All right, initiatives from
Oh, I
the
clicked it.
rest of you.
Lana, by the way, you have guidance right now.
Oh, fucking.
In that case, I'm going to throw the guidance onto initiative because technically it's
Yes.
an
It's an
ability.
ability check.
So, okay, add 1 to mine. I'll make it a 14.
Okay.
Oh, nope.
Bastion. How is Bastion still first here?
Poor rolls on our parts, and good one on yours.
Mhm.
Ooh, sorry.
Gesundheit.
Ouch.
Eric, you have mastered the dad sneeze.
No, yes, my sneezes are incredibly loud.
No,
Sorry,
those
one
are
second.
terrible initiatives for us.
That's why I'm like, can I rage beforehand? 'Cause, oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
A whole
Let
bunch of nice teams.
us begin.
Oh, we can't even see some of the tokens. On
Yep.
initiative.
So these two are going to run up closer to you, Killian, and they are going to make some attacks at advantage.
For the record, he has the claw. Yeah, he'll have the claws, but he has the sword and shield in hand right now.
Okay, that's fine. So 2 daggers at advantage. Hey.
Ha ha ha. Alright.
Oh, I like it. Come on, get out of here.
The little kobold has arrived.
Alright, there goes
Thank
those 2
you.
hit points.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
so
no,
those
your
3.
champion is gone.
The kobolds see that they have not made much of a dent
Aye.
and are like, "Ugh." As let's see, how do I do this thing? There we go. Yeah, okay. Lena,
Mhm.
you see as 2 kobolds come running out from the down the corridor.
Mm-hmm. Because Killian was very loud.
Yes. But they can't do much more than yip when they see you.
There, tiny, faint little thing right there. Okay.
Bastion.
Sorry, Lena said some were trying to escape the back way?
Nope, they're coming this way.
Coming this way. Okay. Okay,
More
I can
up there.
see. I can see this token. Hold on. That. What's that dude look like?
That is very muscular, burly, humanoid. It's an orc. Yeah.
I was gonna say, we know an orc when we see one.
No, I mean, like, how is he equipped?
He. Let me answer that in just a second. He's got. He's wearing like hide armor. He's got this giant great axe with him.
I am going to point at that half orc, half orc, and cast command through my hero's order.
Okay.
And wrong one. Sorry.
That is not the
Alright.
right spot. There you
There
go.
we go. And I am going to tell him to approach. And otherwise, just gonna take a 5-foot shift. Fucking goblin.
That's like a Pathfinder goblin is what it is.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, so I command him to approach, and that is all.
Okay. Lena.
All right.
Oh shoot! Hold on. I'm
Mhm.
missing.
Yeah, you're missing a lot of initiatives. You rolled them, but they didn't show up on the tracker.
6,
Hmm.
21. That showed up. The 20. Okay, so they should have had a turn. Whoopsie.
Oh, that guy on the list is here.
Yep. Nope. Basically, the little goblins and the orcs did not take a turn.
Well then, that is unfortunate. I'm going to.
They were
Go
all
ahead.
right after Kobold's turn.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead though and say they're at a 13. Hey.
What a weird coinky dink.
I was gonna let you just do them so that I could decide what to do after that, but sure.
Yeah. So then. Okay. Yep. Lena.
Which square exactly is that one? The
Oh,
top-
sorry. He's kind of right in the middle there.
Yeah. Okay. They've got pack tactics all over the place. Yeah. For now, I'm just gonna shift right in there. And oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and first off attack this one kobold.
Okay. Easy enough.
10 to hit.
Not easy enough.
Oh wait, no.
11 to hit.
+1. The spear is still enchanted.
That still does not hit. You stab at him and you hit the ground as you
God
miss his
damn.
form.
Damn it. Well, that is going to be it for me.
Okay, you guys are crowding up the area there.
We are.
So, I
Fewer
don't
things to get up to us.
believe this orc can get past you two.
He can. Oh wait. You're right.
He's supposed to go towards Bastion, but I don't
He
think
has to at
can.
least try.
Right, so he's going to get to about right here, and that's about as close to
It's
you
okay.
as he can get. Since he doesn't get within 5 feet of you, I believe he can make an attack.
No.
The impression he has to basically continue to try to.
Yeah.
Like he can't like walk into a spike pit. But imagine he has to try to like wrestle past them.
How would that work?
From
Oh, if the target can't follow your command, the spell ends.
There you go.
It
Thank
ends
you.
its turn if it moves within 5 feet of you.
Okay. I would have picked Grovel in that case, but oh well. Okay.
Well, see, if it was just Killian, an argument could have been made that maybe he can try and wrestle past, but now there's 2 people in the way.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh well.
Okay.
I could have done something about that attack roll, but I forgot. I honestly didn't know that existed on my sheet. Oh well, it's okay. I'll keep going. That misses.
Yeah, he doesn't hit anyways. Okay, the other one is not really able to get up close to you, so he's gonna pull out a javelin and throw it at Lena.
Damn.
hmm
Oh! It flies straight and true.
Yeah, nothing I can do about that one.
Then it is the goblin's turn. They have short bows.
I missed
And
that attack.
And they are going to take one at Killian and one at Lena. So this one's at Killian. And this one is at Lena.
Nope.
So and they kind of back up a little bit into the corner since they've got range.
hmm
And okay, Nemia, your turn.
Yes. Okay, so god damn it. Anytime I pick it up, lights go out.
use the arrow keys if you want.
Oh. Oh, that's cool. I didn't knew that. That's actually pretty useful. Okay, so I've just seen these guys for the first time, and I'll pick this side first, and I'll try my hand at Fairy Fire in enclosed spaces.
Okay, so you can hit a lot of things.
Uh-huh.
So
Technically,
5
you
things.
can hit everything except for the orc and the goblin if you, put it right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for
Those
this
guys.
2 guys. Yeah, are my
Okay.
priority.
Yeah.
So
You could do.
this dex saving throw.
Let's
This
get
is
him.
the Orc. Wow, advantage it does. Whoops. Does not have advantage, but still fails.
Yep, you glows.
Okay. 2 kobolds. Dex. God damn it! I did it again. So I believe they both still save. Yes.
The second one doesn't.
14.
14.
Oh, +2. I didn't see that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he does.
Then goblin to the top left at normal. Saves. And then this guy. Come on. Come on.
He's getting there.
Does not
Hey.
save. The boss
We put that
does not
once.
save. All right, what color we got?
Let's say we got a turquoise.
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 Best I got is this.
As close.
I think
Okay.
technically you can give tokens tints on the settings.
That is true. I'm not gonna mess with that right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it for me. And Chili will do probably hop. Let's see.
Yeah, and for the record, Nemia, if you zoom out a little bit, you can see all those things down the corridor.
Oh yes, I'm mega aware of those guys.
Okay,
That's
just
the
making
reason
sure.
why Nemia will step back.
Bastion just kind of nods and pats her on the shoulder, like, I got this, don't worry.
Oh, there's another Prathon. Okay.
God, I can't even see that way.
And Chili will jump on the guy here.
Okay, just directly on him, and
And let me take
Bounces
Chili.
off Killian's back.
oh
No.
yeah, just kind of rakes down into him as the thing collapses into the ground. I don't think I can grab him. Hold on, let me. There we go. Bloop. I'm gonna go ahead and just move this guy so I can put Chili back. There we go. Okay. Chili claws down and kills the one kobold.
Hey. And that's it.
That is it. Okay. The boss
The boss.
will hold an action. He seems to just kind of stand there and await, wait to see how this plays out. Killian.
All right. Killian will just stow the sword for now.
Mhm.
He is going to take a claw swing at the kobold in front of him.
You okay?
Yeah, reckless.
Of course. Oh yeah. Even with that miserable damage, he is still downed.
All right. Then move on up to. Let's do here.
Okay.
He'll use an extra 5 feet to kind of go around, so he's not going through enemies. But
Yep, of course.
yeah, he's just gonna claw the goblin next.
Okay, go for it. That, I believe, hits. That just hits and just shreds it to pieces.
Yep, just across the neck.
Yep. Alrighty.
And he just like turns to the boss and goes, "Hey."
You just the boss just kind of stares on at you. Okay. This kobold's gonna come right out of the right here.
Silly
And
little bastard.
these two, both of them, are going to kobold.
Oh, I just saw that. What the hell is that?
Yeah, you just saw it too, huh?
Yes.
Did you go
Okay.
next on it? that thing?
Man, the feedback here in the May is great, isn't it?
Mhm.
Sling at Lena.
Christ.
At me. Okay. The first one hits for 4 plink on the back of the head.
Mhm.
The other does not.
Yeah, that's yep. Okay, that's what I think it is.
Had to verify it there real quick.
It's for the on the recording. I got the fucking thing pulled up right beside it. Like, yep.
Okay. Good to know. Alrighty, Bastion.
Alright, Bastion was like, oh, fucking. I forgot it on the light on me and just rumbles up like, oh, hey, bastard. We gotta walk. Is that enough to see Big Ugly? Is that boss man?
Yeah,
Yes.
boss man.
Perfect. Okay. Because just like, look over Lena's shoulder like, oh, hey. Fuck you. The automatic takes 10 fire damage. I'm gonna light his armor on fire. Oh no, don't bother with the con save. He can't drop his armor.
Oh, you're right. You are correct.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
See, and Eric, this is why I'm so annoyed I don't have a cantrip. Because bonus action heat metal plus cantrip is a bullshit combo and I can't use it.
Yeah.
But, anyways, that's all I can do for this turn, because it takes an action to cast the first time.
Mhm.
Do you do the thing? Actually, never mind. It takes 2 concentration slots. Never mind. Sebastian's gonna kind of look at this kobold and just go like, I'm gonna eat your face. And he's gonna say that in orc.
Oh,
The orc next to you, Lena, looks very confused.
That is my goal. That is all.
Oh, Lord. Lena.
The orc next to me is about to get a spear in his confused little face.
Mm-hmm.
If I can hit. Disadvantage, but 21 to hit.
Ooh, yes. You jab
technically 12 piercing damage.
12 piercing damage. It is not enough to take him down, but you see him wounded as he kind of grabs onto it, and you yank the spear away, and he is hurt.
All right, and yep, I'm gonna go ahead and second wind bonus action to regain a few little hit points,
Okay.
just a little bit. I believe that will be it.
Okay.
As I might wheel around just a little bit. There we go.
Okay.
It
Well,
was
this orc comes barreling down towards you,
Uh-huh.
as both of them are now going to take swings against you.
Goddamn. All right.
So 1, 2.
Miss.
Yep. They both are unsuccessful.
Woo.
Like standing on Chili Wedge, which I imagine about to go very poorly for that one.
Yeah, he ignored the cat, didn't he?
Yeah, they're not paying attention to the cat.
Oh, he will in a second.
Yep.
Or the orc goes, "Oh, good food for later."
Mm-hmm. Snack.
Basically. Okay.
Is that a squirrel?
Bastion. An arrow comes flying out of the darkness towards you.
Fucking where?
Darkness.
Like it bounced off my armor, but also from fucking where?
Just
Let's
Which
see.
direction?
rude.
From the direction of the kobolds.
So this way?
Yep,
Yeah.
we got something up there.
I need some like Dragonborn fire breath or some shit.
I was
swear
gonna
to
say,
God.
do you have fireballs to spell yet?
No, it's fucking 3rd level. I don't have any AoE spells till 3rd level.
The other goblin is going to shoot an arrow at Killian.
All right, advantage.
Oh, do. Just go ahead and click that again.
So 5 half to 2.
Yep. And it takes a step even further back and is flat against the
Fireball.
wall.
I thought Forge Clark got fireball. God damn it.
I thought it did too. Like, I thought they did it too.
That was impressive, by the way.
Nemia.
yes. So I'm gonna pick
Light
around
Clark.
the corner.
Mhm.
Ain't got much to do with that, I think. Bastion.
Oh god, the man is gone. None of us know where you are right now.
Oh,
We can't see.
Yep.
yep. Am I back?
No,
Oh
'cause,
right,
I,
the light.
I'm
Yeah.
technically yeah, the light's coming from here, so like, just be warned. I have no idea where you are if you need healed.
Oh, I don't have anything to help you.
No, that's okay. I'm just saying this. If you need to get healed, I cannot help you.
I know. I don't. Don't worry. I will try Dissonant Whispers on this guy. Let me check the range on this. 60 feet. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
It's creepy as
works.
shit for Bastion to hear behind him.
Wisdom.
Get a whip up. Yes.
Oh,
it
he does save, but it's still half. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that'll be 4.
Mm,
Okay.
Good enough.
All right.
And it seems like a good time to do another Mantle of Inspiration, so I'll waste my last Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
And you get a +5. You too. And I don't think I still. Where is Lena?
I'm here. Don't worry. You don't have to see me. I just have to hear you. I think.
Oh, yeah, okay. Then you get a
So-
+5 too.
+5.
Yep.
Got it. Thank you.
I'll
Alright.
momentarily move here.
And we can immediately use our reaction to
Just
move up
to-
to half our speed if we want.
Yeah.
Hey!
Without provoking.
Yep, no opportunity attacks. So who wants to crowd the boss? Oh, he is holding something.
I
I'm
was gonna
gonna
say,
stay
you want to
right
take a
here
spear to
and-
the face?
Hmm.
I'm gonna stay
And
right
that's
here
it.
and continue to light him on fire. And hope these kobolds don't fucking knock my concentration out.
Killian will move, because the only thing after that is him, so...
I'm gonna actually move right next to Killian there. Nothing can get us from the back.
I get the feeling Bastions would have a very good very bad no good day.
Honestly, they might pursue us.
Okay. Anything else? Chili.
No. Oh, I can't actually see Chili, I think.
Chili's got an orc right next to her, right up here.
Chili's also got an orc over here that's very fired.
Oh
Is
yeah,
Chili here?
2 options.
Yes.
Chili's
There's,
right
there's
here.
two chili.
I
Oh,
can't
hold on.
see.
Sorry, that's not chili.
Uh,
That's a goblin.
Yeah.
No, Chili's
there
under
we
the
go.
goblin.
Yeah, I
Chili's
took
right
Chili
there.
like under
No,
the rock.
Chili's over
for some
here.
reason.
Chili's right
DM moved Chili into the wall for a
Yep.
moment, and then back, and that might have messed
okay.
some people up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Chili will jump up this guy
Mhm.
and scratch his face off.
Yeah, that's some good damage. 5 damage. Whew. Yeah, this chili is just kind of like pounces and like lands and like claws into the hide and just begin scratching at the face of this guy. He's not happy. All right, the boss. How does this work?
How does what work?
The heat metal thing. Do you have to use an action to redo it?
Bonus action.
That's
Return.
it.
Hold on.
It's till the start of Bastion's next turn.
Yeah, hold on.
Bonus action to cause damage again. Yep. Okay.
He's got disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
Yep, until the start of my next turn. Yeah, okay.
Okay. He's going to get up from his seat and take a step down, and take a normal swing at Killian because I believe you are
gets us out.
reckless. Yep.
Nope.
But he cannot get past the burning heat from his suit. Killian.
Curiosity. What kind of armor is that?
Ah, that is a good question.
Looks scaly.
It looks like a chainmail.
Chainmail.
Oh well, it's at least good material to turn into other stuff.
You got some pretty big pauldrons for chainmail. At least on the
Yes.
Alright, Killian's gonna run wild.
Mhm.
So I don't even need to. He's gonna be reckless. He doesn't even need the wolf because he
Mhm.
already has double. So 2 claws on the boss.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
No,
Any
I'm gonna make that
particular
first.
way-
Well, go ahead.
Any particular way you would like to dismember him?
I don't want to. He wants to put him in the ground and knock him out.
Alrighty, yeah, that's easy enough. So he is.
Like, imagine he just like does the like grab of the face into the ground.
Sure, yeah, knocks him out. Yep. For the sake of this, I'll put him at 0, but not dead.
Yep. And
Okay.
Killian will call back. It's like, turn the heat off.
I'm just sad that she didn't get this kill either. I should have a spiritual weapon. Oh well.
There's lots of kobolds to shred.
Well, that's a spiritual weapon would have been nice. Could have multi-hit.
Killian's gonna move over to. Only because it's funny here.
Okay. Alrighty.
Fuck the
Kobold's
kobolds.
gonna come over here, and they're both gonna make advantage attacks against you.
Second one will hit.
Okay. As you may see, or maybe not. No, you see nothing. Never mind. You're in the
I-
dark.
I have no light that direction because Lena's got the light. By the way, I'm gonna maintain concentration on. Actually, let me see if I do. Yeah, I'm gonna maintain the concentration, but just not gonna use it right away.
Okay. So 2 rocks come out of the darkness towards you.
Fucking course they do.
Oh no.
God damn it. God damn it.
Ooh, right
Oh,
in the
That's
nuts.
13 damage. Okay. Okay.
The
Alright.
kobold in the last fight broke Bastion's nose, and now that one broke it back into place.
God damn it. Damn it. Back how much HP I had before the short rest again. How was Bastion taking so much damage?
Slings are surprisingly effective weapons.
Yeah, but they crit like this often, yeah.
Oh,
Also, how are they hitting off an 18 so consistently?
Advantage?
Check, check,
I don't know.
Even with advantage, it's like a.
oh my god, that crit was a
60%
1 and then a
chance to miss.
20.
Yes, it was.
I don't know,
Yes.
Conrad. How do I get crit so much?
Bastion.
Because you deserve it, that's why. Okay. Bastion is going to just kind of. Look at the kobolds like, oh, fuck, shit, okay, fine, whatever. And just gonna fucking. Well, let me check something. Oh, I can't. Eric, you need to give me fucking cantrips. I swear to God. Gonna bean one over the head first,
Okay.
cause ow,
Mm-hmm.
ow.
That doesn't hit.
I'm gonna shit on someone's Sunday. Okay. Sanctuary on myself. Get
Okay.
the fuck out of here, man.
Bastion is not having a good day.
No,
Lena.
He's just spent today getting hit by rocks and angry fucking manticore bullshit.
Spikes.
I'm gonna hit a orc.
Oh
20
yeah.
to
You're
hit
gonna.
and piercing
down
him.
damage.
Yep, he is
Yep.
downed.
All right. And
Oh, wait, I'm sorry, hold on. Just gonna. Okay,
you know
stop.
what? I'm gonna go around here so that Bastion gets a little bit of light.
Oh, Jesus, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck being rear guard. Fuck this, man.
Ever heard of rear guard? Yeah.
Oh
never
no.
I'm never giving away my AC again.
Oh no.
I got 5 enemies on me.
Mm-hmm.
That you can see.
Hey, Nami, I got a
Fuck
mantis
you,
left.
Eric. Fuck you, man.
Sight is
think-
important.
I think that'll be it for right now.
Okay. Lena, you will catch an axe. Well, an axe will be swinging towards you.
Yeah. Nope.
That's not it.
Catch it on the shield.
Yeah. This guy
There's a lot.
will physically grab this kobold and throw him
Oh, fuck,
backwards.
it's an orc? God damn it. I thought
And
that was a goblin or something with a short bow.
he's gonna make a wisdom saving throw, correct?
Yep, and he's gonna beat my ass.
He does not make it. And he has no other target.
He has
Yes.
the kobold.
Technically, you know what? Here.
Can you just get
No, you-
frustrated?
Frustration.
Yeah, no, okay, he's swinging at the kobold.
Oh, okay, I'll take it.
It misses, unfortunately.
I sympathize with this orc very briefly.
Like he swings wide, it like grazes past Bastion and then grazes past the kobold.
Can
Oh, no.
Bastion ask me a quick question as like a reaction?
What?
Can you maintain an emergency healing spell?
You say that as 3 arrows fly at you from
They still have to make wisdom saves.
Oh, you're right. They do. All right, you're good.
He is 13. Thank fuck. Eric, I hate you so much.
Hey, you got your money's worth out of that sanctuary. Nemia, your turn.
Namia, do you have an emergency healing spell? I need to answer very quickly.
Hmm.
You guys are getting surrounded very quickly.
Yeah.
They're not getting surrounded. I'm getting surrounded.
Yeah.
I'm
We're
the
all
cork in the
getting-
wine bottle.
Hmm.
Look at Killian. Can you grab the big guy and run?
I can
'Cause he's
try.
like- No, let's decimate these bitches. But like also like
We
If
got
you
something
maintain
else to
emergency-
bring out of here, though. And he like points towards the corner of the room.
Oh
I-
man, I
I know.
don't even
I can
have
grab that one.
I don't even have spell slots left on, at least on.
Okay.
Oh man, okay. I might try this. I'll cast this thing on the boss and say,
the boss is unconscious. You don't have to worry about him.
oh, he's unconscious.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't catch the icon.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Basically, most of our problems right now, this guy is still up,
And
and there's
Everyone.
a whole bunch of stuff out
Yeah,
there.
there's a hallway of stuff that I'm pretty sure you can see best.
Hmm.
Okay.
yeah,
This is
Nemia has a pretty good view about all the things coming your way.
So- In that case, if you don't have any healing spells, I will maintain my spell slot just to make sure, just in case some shit goes down. But please make room so I can actually.
Also,
No,
let
I
Killian
made
and
a
Lane in
choice.
there.
Yeah, no,
I'll move-
I'm making a choice.
I'll move this way to make room, and I do have apparently. So I'll attack this guy with the rapier. Guess that's a hit.
Ooh, that does hit. You solidly pierce him. Still standing, but he is looking hurt.
Solid stab in the
And
mouth.
and I did have this. I did have second level spells.
Oh, I was saying just keep it just in case someone goes down.
Oh, I was gonna heal you.
No, don't. I can do a cure wounds myself. If I need to heal. It's
Okay.
proficient.
Okay,
I just
I'll
want
save
someone to have a healing spell in case someone hits 0. That's what I'm asking.
that. Sure. And Chili will
Mm-hmm.
obviously take on the guy next to me.
Chili is
Well-
still on this guy, by the way.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Chili
Ooh.
Jesus.
down.
Oh, his ancestors followed that one.
Chili is the most goddamn terrifying piece. Like, I will maintain this to my death. I swear to God.
Like, I'm waiting for Chili to do the thing where it like crawls in someone's mouth and then they just explode.
Okay, and then we'll all together move next to this guy, put a dagger to his neck, and well,
No,
I could even.
He's unconscious.
I'm not gonna touch him. I'm
Make it more
preparing for the horde of things that are coming.
Oh, that's actually a good point.
It's leverage.
There's still a
Okay.
goblin in that room, by the way.
Oh shoot, there is. You're right. He is in the
Underneath
corner.
the
He is,
slumped corpse of that orc.
he is hiding.
Yeah, he's hiding under like an office desk. You're like, it's a bad dream, just a bad dream.
He's gone unnoticed, so he's just kind of trying to not be noticed at this point. Killian.
Maybe move him just like over there, just hiding behind
Yeah.
this the tools rack. All right, Killian. It's gonna run wild.
Please.
Hmm.
Run into here. Going to start on. Yeah. At this point, he'll put the cloak on.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to take a swing at the kobold in front of him.
Okay.
The claws,
Okay. Yep. That's a kobold down, shredded to pieces.
and he's going to move forward. And he's gonna swing at the kobold up there.
Okay.
Just clearing
Oh
them out.
yeah. Yep.
Uh,
That's 2 kobolds down.
Like he reaches to both sides of the orc, picks them up by the head, and smashes them together.
Okay, yeah.
And fuck it, I'm having fun. He'll move forward one
Okay.
if that guy wants an opportunity.
Yeah. Oh, he definitely does. Was that reckless?
Yes, it was. That'll hit.
Hit for 5. You've taken damage.
Hey.
For the
Okay.
first time, a little scratch opens up on the side of Killian's head.
Mhm.
That's
So,
about it, though.
This is
The
top of the
anime,
round.
like cross-hatching battle damage.
Mhm.
hmm
We are actually gonna have to call it.
Mm.
I have
Ah.
to go give Bats.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hit that hour mark.
So,
Also,
Yeah,
Lena,
we
please
will-
come in here on your turn next session. I can't quite see.
I'm planning on it. I really am.
Yeah.
I am.
So-
I'm thinking like right there.
we leave off with the party being enclosed upon by a horde of enemies, trapped in a cave.
This is great.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Until then.